This is Hollywood Today. I'm AJ Gibson.
And I am Kristen Brogman. You've seen today's guests on shows like True Blood and Deadwood, as well as appearances in films like The Master and The Messenger. Now she scored a bona fide leading role in The Curse of Chucky. Just in time for Halloween, she's Fiona Dourif, and she's making her mark on the Walk of Fame.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to be here.
You comfortable with the chairs?
Yeah.
Little different from the girls'
You've got it down. You've got the position, and your dress is just long enough.
It's just long enough to cover everything.
Your legs are appropriately crossed.
My
Nice.
bruise is prominently displayed. Excellent.
Bruise, huh?
Great.
We could get some makeup on that if you want.
Yeah.
It's not too
Stop
late.
camera.
Was the bruise from getting beat up by Chucky?
No, but that did happen.
Did that happen?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How physical a role was this for you?
It was actually shockingly physical. I mean, so I was paraplegic, so I had to climb up and down stairs, and at several points I was pushing myself off stairs, and I was so black and blue on one side of my body that Universal showed up with like a release. They were like, "Do you just mind signing?
Just sign a
I mean, it's no big deal, but if you could sign that, that'd be great."
I love it.
Yeah, I got.
This is actually the second time you played a paraplegic, correct?
It's the second time, yeah.
Where does that come from? Is that how you got this role?
You know, one of the things Don Mancini said about me in the final casting for like the final 4 girls, he's like, "Yeah, I feel like Fiona Dourif looks like she's been through a good amount of pain." I don't know what that even
Is that a compliment
means.
or what?
Yeah,
If it's helping you book roles, it's a
I was
compliment.
like, "Great, I'll take it."
Absolutely.
Did you do a lot of your own stunts for the movie, or?
The major stunt I didn't do because it involved like flying off of a second-story soundstage. So
That
no,
sounds like
I just
fun.
didn't do that. I didn't do it. No. But yeah, all of the like physical stuff I did, and also what you see I did like 17 times. So climbing up and down the stairs just using the top half of my body, I did lots and lots of
You have
times.
strong triceps now.
You were
really
very
strong.
familiar with the Chucky franchise because your father is actually the voice of Chucky, right?
This is true.
So how was that growing up?
It was the coolest thing about
It was
dating
cool.
me in high school.
I figured you were either going to say it was really, really cool or really terrifying.
No, it was really cool, and I capitalized on it. Yeah, I was
Really?
really excited about it.
Well, how awesome is it now to be able to work with them to continue this franchise?
Yeah, it was actually when I found out that I got after the final test, and I found out I got it. I was more terrified to be in this movie than I was for any other thing I've ever booked. Just because it's like my family, lineage, and
Just a little bit
it was
pressure.
yeah, it was really scary. It's like if I'm bad at this, I'm just gonna jump off a building.
Yeah, like what
You
else
know
is there,
I mean?
right?
I look up to my dad and wanted to kind of do him justice, and he was so excited.
Was there a lot of pressure through the casting process? I can't imagine. Like, on one hand, you got to be like, I got this. My dad's Chucky. But on the other hand, you're like, I've got to earn it as well. What was that like for you?
I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get it. Even in the final screen test, they thought that it might be confusing that I was Brad Dourif's daughter. I don't know. I mean, it was. I mean, the whole thing was really intimidating. I was really scared to get it. I was really scared to audition for it. I was really in my head.
And I think I read outside of the Chucky franchise, you're not a big horror movie girl. You weren't, at least at the time. You're born a day before Halloween, I think.
Yeah,
So
my
happy
birthday's
birthday.
coming up.
It's
Thanks.
coming up.
Thanks.
So you're born in the right time of the year. Like,
Right.
Your dad's Chucky. Like, how did you not grow up like loving horror films? Because I'm a big horror movie buff.
I get scared,
Yeah?
man. I looked up to my older sister who can just watch anything without blinking, and I really wanted to be like her. And she would take me to Candyman, and I just
Candyman.
I just couldn't handle it. I remember going to the bathroom for 35 minutes and hoping like her friends didn't notice.
Do you want to keep doing horror films, or do you want to try to do?
I'm happy to do anything that I think is well written. I don't look down on the genre. I think that there can be fantastic horror
What about
movies.
just a major crossover to a rom-com or something?
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's a lot of, I have a really good agency, innovative, and manager Juliet Green, who has me on meetings for all types of things.
Well, I think you could pull off a rom-com just fine. You don't look beat up to me.
No, you look beautiful.
It worked for this
I'm
film,
really
but
likable.
you're beautiful in person.
Where can people see Curse of Chucky?
Curse of Chucky is everywhere. Curse of Chucky is on demand, on iTunes, Redbox, everywhere. We're we're getting great reception. We won the audience award at Fantasia. We're almost unanimous rave reviews. Curse of Chucky, just look it up. It's everywhere.
Awesome, you guys. Make sure you can also check it out on Blu-ray and DVD. And stick
Oh,
with Bite Size. Yeah, stick with Bite Size TV.
right.
We've got Corey Feldman news on Hot Off the Net. Check it out.